top stories in and around Aylesbury on Aylesbury News. Thame Town Council agree to 3-year deal for running of fairs. A new agreement has been made for running of Thame Fair and Thame Charter Fair for the next 3 years. A spokeswoman for Thame Town Council said the London and Home Counties section of the Showmen's Guild and Thame Town Council have great pleasure in announcing the signing of the new 3-year agreement to run Thame Fair and Thame Charter Fair. The agreement covers 2018, 2019 and 2020. The Guild has thanked Thame Town Council for being understanding, accommodating and constructive through the various meetings to negotiate the agreement. The Town Council is pleased to build on the previous close working partnership to ensure the continuity of the town tradition for community to enjoy. Both parties are looking forward to the town fair opening for business for festivities on September the 20th and the 22nd this year. The October Charter Fair will return on Friday, October the 12th and Saturday, October the 13th. Over 1,000 more seats on Chiltern Railways. Chiltern Railways is bringing Buckinghamshire customers over 1,000 more seats on their trains. The service from London in the evening peak will have an extra 1,020 seats to keep up with growing demand. 3 trains late on in the afternoon will have added carriages from London Marylebone to Oxford. The new timetable will come into effect on Sunday 20th of May and customers are being urged to check their trains before the launch. Earlier this year, Chiltern Railways were recognised as the best operator in the country because of their new route to Oxford. Aylesbury band Callow Saints celebrate EP launch at newly named venue. Aylesbury band Callow Saints celebrate a successful EP launch. The Callow Saints performed at the newly named Duke's in the town centre. The venue has just changed name from Shoot, celebrating the new town's music history by referring to one of David Bowie's personas. The gig on Friday reached capacity very quickly, so it ended up being one in, one out situation. Ruby Lewis from the band said, "During our set we introduced a second guitarist to the band, Dan Daly. We feel that having 2 guitarists allows us to add a whole new level to our songwriting and the fans told us the same." The full room were jumping up and down throughout the set and went crazy when we started playing songs from the latest music video EMMA. We ended on a 2-song encore of our old songs, Good Times and The Hurricane, which are real crowd pleasers. The Unhinged EP was available to buy from the merch stand in a limited run of physical copies before the full digital release on Saturday the 5th of May. Ruby added, "We can drop hints about it containing a secret. I can't say anything more than that, but it's quite cool." Yeah, well done Callow Saints. Done another good crowd pleaser gig. Keep up the good work. Leighton Buzzard runner raises thousands for charity in sister's memory at London Marathon. A man from Leighton Buzzard overcame a number of unexpected obstacles to complete the London Marathon in memory of his sister. Andy Griggs of Church Street completed the 26.2 miles challenge on April the 22nd in honour of his Anna Conquest, who would have been 52 the next day. Anna passed away in January this year after fighting cancer for 3 years. She was diagnosed with terminal cancer and given 2 months to live in 2014, and during an operation to remove the tumour, she died twice before ending up in an induced coma. He said, "My sister was the bravest, most inspirational person you would ever meet. I wanted to run the marathon for her. It would have been her birthday on St George's Day, and the plan was for her and her family to be cheering me on in London. It was a really emotional day." Andy encountered a few problems in the run-up to the marathon and on the day, but he was proud to complete the challenge. He said, "I had a few major hiccups before the race. The day before, I lost my chip, and then my camera died at the start, and I never put my number on my personal bag. I started last in the London Marathon, and it was long before I got very emotional. It was one of the most amazing days I have ever experienced. A lot of supporters were down there, and at the home they were following me on the app. The chants of 'Come on Gridsy, do it for Anna' were getting me through, and then on 20 miles I pulled my back. With 6 miles to go and many tears, the chants of people helped me get to the finish line. I hopped over in 6 hours and 20 minutes, but I got there. I'm so proud I did it, and people have told me I did my sister proud. I know she was with me that last 6 miles, the most emotional experience I have ever had." Andy has raised over 4,500 for cancer care and haematology fund, his sister chosen charity, and was invited to Stoke Mandeville Hospital to see how the money he has raised will help people. He wants to raise £5,000 for the fund. To make a donation, visit, please find link below. Man dies after 2-car crash in Winslow. A man in his 20s has died after a 2-car crash in Winslow on Wednesday morning. The accident happened on Great Horwood Road just before midday when a Mercedes and a Vauxhall were in a collision. The driver of the Vauxhall was pronounced dead at the scene, while the driver of the Mercedes was airlifted to hospital with serious injuries. Anyone who has any information about the crash is urged to call police on 101, quoting investigation reference 4402-5. All 3 emergency services attended the incident, with 2 air ambulances sent, one from the Thames Valley and one from Hampshire. And finally, man sentenced to prison for GBH in Aylesbury. A man has been sentenced to prison for assaulting, occasioning grievous bodily harm following an investigation by Thames Valley Police. David Carney, aged 39, of Belgrave Road, Aylesbury, was sentenced to a total of 9 years and 6 months imprisonment at Aylesbury Crown Court on Friday 20th April. Carman was charged with 1 count of attempted murder on the 25th of February. However, on the 6th of March, he offered a guilty plea to 1 count of GBH following discussions between Thames Valley Police, the CPS and the victim's next of kin. It was decided to discontinue the attempted murder charge in the interest of the victim. He was convicted at a hearing at the same court on the 20th of March after appealing guilty to 1 count of Section 18 GBH. On the 25th of February this year, Carmen, who was intoxicated at the time of the assault, the victim, a 58-year-old woman at an address in Aylesbury, this sustained assault left her with 6 cracked ribs as well as severe bruising to her face, body and back. Carmen, who charged with 1 count of Section 18 GBH on the 6th of March. Investigating Officer Detective Constable Richard Baisley of Aylesbury CID said this was a violent and unprovoked attack which occurred as a result of common intoxication. His victim was left in hospital and an induced coma was required for her for several weeks in order for her to stabilise her condition. This case and the length of the sentence which Carmen has received shows seriously incidences. Thames Valley Police will not tolerate violence in our communities, and officers will investigate all such matters thoroughly in order to secure justice for the victim.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave comments below. Oh, don't forget to like and share our videos. Thank you.